tapped rhythms on a rusted roof. Hard years came searching for proof. Mama said, child, storms don't stay. Even broken roads still find their way. Candles lean sideways in a tired old room. Still my spirit blossomed against the gloom. Choir in my chest kept singing low. Faith got roots where wild things grow. Tin roof, hallelujah, hear my cry. I've been like branches, never asked why. Wind tried breaking every piece I knew. Still I rise, singing the morning through. Neon drip sorrow on a bourbon floor. Piano cries soft through a weathered door. I sat wrapped in smoke where the trumpets sighed, wearing heartbreak like the evening tide. City lights trembled in my crystal glass. Faces came drifting, all too quick to pass. No saint beside me, just midnight's hymn, and memories sinking at the edges dim. I'm a cigarette sky woman, born from flame, a storm with lipstick, never quite the same. Love may bruise me, but I still stand tall, honey. Broken queens don't crawl. talking sweet and dressed up fine. Got that snake oil smile you're selling, but you won't be buying mine. I seen men like you in Memphis, I seen men like you in New Orleans. All had no cattle, all talk, no dollar, living off a woman's dreams. You thought I'd cry and chase you, thought I'd beg you, please don't go. But I was raising hell in juke joints before you even learned to blow. You ain't my king, you ain't my boss, you ain't worth the tears of a woman like me, Lord. I'm built like a freight train, hard as Tennessee clay, and I don't need your permission to walk my own way. My mama washed clothes for rich folks, my daddy worked his hands to bone. They taught me if you want respect, you better earn it on your own. I've seen cotton fields at sunrise, I've seen factories smoke at dawn, I've seen women carry whole families when every good man is gone. That's why I laugh at your promises, they're lighter than cigarette smoke. A strong blues woman knows a lie before the first word spoke. You ain't my king, you ain't my boss, you ain't worth the tears of a woman like me, Lord. I got steel in my backbone and thunder in my jaw. I don't bend for nobody, and I sure don't crawl. You hear that harmonica crying, that's the sound of truth. You hear that guitar growling, that's the sound of proof. Every scar I carry got a lesson attached. Every bridge I crossed was burning at the back. Saturday nights crowded, everybody drinking pain. The jukebox keeps preaching about lost love and rain, but I ain't singing sorrow, I ain't mourning what I've lost. I'm celebrating survival and every battle that it cost, because the world keeps testing every woman born poor. But some of us come swinging when life kicks down the door. Look at these hands pay dues. Look at these eyes seen truths. Look at this heart still beating strong. That's why the blues keeps calling my name in song. You ain't my king, you ain't my boss, you ain't the reason my world turns at all. I stood through hard winters, I stood through hard Go tell the railroad men. Go tell the railroad men. Go tell every fool who doubts me now and then. A hard-headed blues woman can't be bought or tamed. And when they speak about me, they gon' remember my name. Because I wasn't born to follow somebody's road. I was born to make my own. Yeah, my mama's still standing. Yeah. The neon sign was flickering like it knew my name. The bartender poured another shot and asked if things had changed. I said, not much, honey. Trouble still pays rent, and every dream I ever chased still leaves without a cent. I seen good men lose religion, I seen bad men buy respect, I seen hard work break a strong back and still leave a woman wrecked. But I learned a long time ago what this old world is about. It'll knock you flat on the floor just to see if you get up. I'm the queen of the last round, the last one standing tall. When the lights go dark and the strong hearts fall, I don't wear diamonds, I don't wear pearls, I wear every battle this hard old world hurled. Raise your glass high, hear my victory sound. I'm the queen of the last round. The saxophone was moaning like a ghost from long ago, and every note it carried was a hurt I used to know. There was a woman in the corner holding tears behind a smile, and I saw myself inside her from another troubled mind. Some folks inherit money, some folks inherit land. I inherited a stubborn soul, and these two work one hands. I'm the queen of the last round, the last one standing tall. I've stared down empty pockets, I've survived every fall, never asking where it goes. The wind keeps on blowing through every door it knows. And me, I'm just like that river, I'm just like that wind. No matter where life leaves me, I begin again. Because defeat ain't a place, it's a choice you make. And I wasn't born to carry somebody else's chains. I buried my fear beside an old dirt road. I buried my sorrow beneath a heavy load. I buried every voice that said I wouldn't survive. Now all that's left is a woman alive, a woman awake, a woman unbroken, a woman whose spirit cannot be stolen. You hear that piano? That's heartbreak talking. You hear that harmonica? That's freedom calling. You hear this voice? That's what remains when life takes everything except your name. I'm the queen of the last round, still standing after all. Queen of the last round, through the smoke and the laughter. Queen of the last round, through the rise and the fall. Every scar is a scripture, every wound is a crown. Every wound is a crown, every wound is a crown. Every lesson became the woman I am now. Let the train whistle cry, let the cold rain pound, I'll still be standing here, queen of the last round. When the bartender closes and the last chair's turned upside down, when the music stops playing and silence fills the town, there'll still be a fire nobody can drown. Because some women survive, some women become legends. I'm the queen of the last round. I'm the queen of the last round. The neon sign was flickering like it knew my name. The bartender poured another shot and asked if things had changed. The neon sign was flickering like it knew my name. The bartender poured another shot and asked if things had changed. I said, not much, honey. Trouble still pays rent, and every dream I ever chased still leaves without a cent. I seen good men lose religion, I seen bad men buy respect. You strutted downtown with a velvet grin, talk sweet enough to make a sinner grin. But your handshake rattled like a thief's disguise. Storm cloud promises and borrowed ties. Your love wore perfume, smelled sharp like deceit, left muddy footprints dragging down my street. You fed me echoes dressed in cheap champagne. Now every whisper tastes a little strange. Boy, you got gravel in your pocket, dust in your crown. Build castles talking, but your walls fall down. I seen your colors underneath moonlight socket. Can't fool a woman who survived your racket. No chains upon me, no rust on my hand. I crossed the ashes just to reclaim my land. Cracked up pain, coffee gone bitter, same old ache remain. Street lamp flicker like a soul half used. I wore my silence with my Sunday shoes. Train smoke wander where my hope once laid. Moon kept whispering promises that decayed. Your shadow drifted where the cold wind blew, left me talking to the dark like fools do. Oh, sorrow got a porch and it knows my name. Knocks every midnight, never leaves the same. But I ain't buried, no, I still refuse stubborn tune. I'll dance with thunder if dawn comes soon. I woke up this morning, coffee cold as stone. No man in my bed, but the rent still due at home. My shoes got holes, my pockets got dust, but I've learned a long time ago not to trust love. There's no good man left riding on a southbound train. Took my Sunday money, left me nothing but pain. He thought I'd cry all night and beg him to stay, but I lit my cigarette and watched him roll away. You can't break a woman like me. I've been broke, I've been hungry, I've been down on my knees. You can't break a woman like me. I've been baptized by trouble and raised by the blues. Throw your lies, throw your dirt, do your worst, let it hurt. You can't break a woman like me. Jukebox was screaming in the corner all night. A saxophone crying underneath the neon light. The whiskey was cheap and the room smelled of smoke. Everybody wearing a smile that was already broke. A man said, "Mama, ain't you tired of this fight?" I said, "I'm tired every morning, but I still rise every night." You can't break a woman like me. I've been tossed by the river and dragged by the streets. You can't break a woman like me. Every scar on my body got a story to preach. You can slam every door, I've survived worse before. You can't break a woman like me. I work cotton fields, I work kitchen floors, I worked every dead-end job this hard world had in store. I've seen rich men gamble and poor men pray, but everybody bleeds at the end of the day. The landlord keeps knocking, the preacher keeps talking, the neighbors keep watching every move that I'm walking. But none of those people carried my load. None of those people walked my road. You see these hands built a life. You see these eyes, These eyes survive nights that would have buried weaker souls. You can't break a woman like me. I've stood face to face with misery. You can't break a woman like me. I made peace with pain and made pain work for me. Hear the train whistle moan, hear the cold wind scream. I'm still standing right here, chasing my dream. You can shake this world, you can bring the rain, but you can't break a woman who learned to dance with pain. When they write my story, don't write that I was lucky. Don't write that life was fair. Write that I kept walking when there was nowhere left to go. Write that I kept singing when my heart was cracked in two. And write this one thing in big black letters: she was too tough for the blues to kill. Devil came laughing down my hallway steps, talked mighty loud about unpaid debts. I said, sit down, stranger, truth gets bent. After all these years, you owe me rent. Storms took dinner, drought stole sleep. Still I planted faith where wounds run deep. Pain ain't royalty, grief ain't king. I still got thunder left to sing. The devil owes me rent for the nights he stole, for the cracked up mirrors and the heavy toll. I ain't begging mercy, ain't heaven sent. I survived enough, now pay the rent.